What is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and we have to deal with these schmucks because they're going to start pooping out mechs momentarily here. That's no bueno. We'll get there. Yeah, we're back with the Imperial Guard, who are currently converting to Space Marines. I like that the rain is just dealing with this fire issue for me, too. We do have a little infection on our Space Marine. It's not a big deal. Alright, and charge. Right into the guns. This is how we do it, people. Oh, no. There you go. Alright, take those out, bitte. Something's blowing up. We do have two. Alright, I want you dudes. Which one was going to poop out a centipede? 0.1 days. So you two destroy that. You, can you range to that from here? No, you and you. Destroy that one. The fire's getting me again. Alright, we gotta get these guns down here. Something's blowing up. Let's just charge in. Once everybody's a Space Marine, we're really not gonna have anything to worry about. We're gonna be completely unstoppable, right? In the meantime, a little bit of nonsense to deal with. So everybody kill that. Everybody kill that. Charge in. You lot over here. There's one turret left. Kill that. Kill that. You guys spread out so you don't blow each other up. Alright, it's a done deal. That'll get me, should get me a little bit of happiness. Like, let's go look at Quinn. Destroyed, defeated mech cluster. We have two of those now because the game keeps pooping these things upon me. Alright, is there components out here? Let's grab all components on the map in case some of the mechs drop them. Let's grab all plasteel on the map. It's very valuable. And we'll undraft. Schedule everybody for unrestrict. Actually, so now I'm going to have to redraft and undraft again, just so they actually do something useful while they're out here. And then we'll do a deconstruct across the board over here. Alright, there you go. That wasn't too bad. And we'll allow this steel, but we don't need to priority haul it. I know there's going to be some more tending. We did take some extra shots there. I should do a health check. This dude's bleeding, actually. Missing a finger. Son of a bee. What do we have here? We have an aesthetic nose. It's not doing me much good. Let's make some more bionics, man. Arms. Hide in room for Leonid because he's soaking wet. You're a Space Marine in power armor, and you're soaking wet. It's so frustrating. Alright, we do want all these bros brought in, and all these dudes over here. There's a bunch of them sprinkled about. What? I can haul that if I want to, game. You don't tell me that. Oh, these are all dudes we can just drag in. I thought there were some carcasses mixed in, but it's all mechs. Okay, there's nothing we can harvest. And, yeah, there's still these dudes laying around. What is that? Site Stealer. Do we still have our Site Stealer? We do. Who's anybody researching at the moment? Felschmel. 1.7 days. Yeah, I think we need a new entity to research. How's that going, by the way? We're getting there. Slowly but surely. We shall have it in hand. We need 50 ceramite. You know, you get like 20 traders in a row, and then you get none for a good long while. Who's working on this? Richie. Richie, where's your work? Richie. There you are. Okay. You set the craft at a very low level. I'm going to have to change that. I think that's a smithing job. Does it say what kind of job that is? Okay. I don't see it anywhere. I hate having to guess that. That should be something that they just put in here so you know you can make them use this table if they want to. Could be crafting. Could be smithing. Let's see what Richie's gonna do. Oh, he's actually gonna sleep for a while, so I guess we'll figure it out. I was thinking about expanding my grow and stop doing so much rice and mix it up with a couple of different patches, corn, potatoes, rice, that kind of thing. What are we actively researching? Terminator armor for Astartes. Okay, that sounds fun. Could the armor get any better? That's just nuts, man. And we should be able to take a deceased Space Marine, or one that's severely wounded, pop him into Dreadnought armor. That'd be fun. Not a thing, though, sadly. Richie, get up. Richie, what are you doing? Shredding mechs. Okay. Now, what does that tell you? Could this be a smithing job? Why do you have to guess at these things? This should just be a thing. No, you know what? Wait, if you're going to do that again, I'm just going to send you over here to work. Shredding a mech. No, go over here. We need these helmets for our Space Marines, actually. That's a lot of work. I don't really like that Richie tied this job down when he's not a all-the-time crafter. That's kind of frustrating. Oh, you have 2 more statues, though. So it looks like our new art dude is kicking butt on art. And I'm trying to get the rooms up in beauty just a little bit in order to please everybody. Like, why don't we move Sparza into here, because then it's a prettier room and all that jazz. Here we go. Richie, I need to keep an eye on your moods. You don't have a break on me here. I want somebody else to take over some of these jobs, but alright, you're going to need to go eat, friend. I hate that micromanagement level on a game like this, but there it is. This isn't the ice sheet, man. I should be able to just do whatever. Probably we're inviting infestation. No, not quite yet. No, there's only one section of it, so I think we're okay. We may uncover some more here, but even then, if we get an infestation up there, it doesn't matter. They tend to happen here, which is perfect for me to easily deal with. Oh, there's more mechs over here. Uh-oh, Ziegler became a child and got a name called Tiffy. I do have a romper for her somewhere. Okay, she's now old enough to do some work, to get to do various types of work. As they get older, they become more able to work. Recreational activities, need to wear clothing. I've been keeping this las pistol just for this moment. Alright, that should work. Ritual. I don't know about that. And I guess you can do... No, you won't do those things. Okay. Put on a gas mask. Excuse me. I guess that's for the best. You should go like shoot. We'll see what happens. Ziegler. It's weird that they get a name. Alright. Okay, I've dealt with that. Hunter lacks suitable weapon. Leonid. Leonid now has a bolt gun. I guess we need to keep some people with hunting weapons. Leonid, you apparently may not hunt with that. We're always going to have Kimmy and Raw Dog here, so we can use them. Why aren't we making this? Imperial component steel, refined ceramite. I need to keep 15 of those, it's saying. That's what I'm actually working on keeping. I don't know if they're actually making it or not. Combat supplier. Okay, is Lumi back to a spot? No, Richie is, though. Alright. I did buy a tier 2 bolt gun for Leonid, so that's going to help us out a bit. Alright, just some money gained, which is good. Can't complain too much. Are we? Oh, we are actually still researching on this guy. Now we're going to need a bigger containment field. I don't know when to get rid of this clown. Okay, so let's look at this. 2 days I can study him again. There you go. That answers that question. Every 2 days we can study him once. It might have always been that way. I just wasn't paying attention at the beginning because I didn't know it was a thing. But in the interest of eradicating any chaos from this place. Okay. We're having some power issues. None of these should be blocked. There shouldn't be any trees growing up in here. I think it's just not very windy right now. Give it a little time. Maybe another battery or two is in order. And is this... No, we can do some more mining here just to... do something like that. And make sure we're not boning ourselves. No, we're good. Okay, there you go. That's a done deal. There's our tier 2 bolt gun. So we can do tier 3 augments. That's already finished, actually. We can do an assault cannon. Can I do this bad boy? Tier 3 bolt gun. Could do an assault cannon, too, which sounds fun. I want most of them with bolters, and if we're going to have bolters, we might as well have the best bolter that we can make. So who's got this tied down? Strange. Strange, what are you doing? Digging at granite. How about you finish this thing first, and then maybe somebody else could actually do something at this workbench. Alright, we are getting our Calma and our heal roots, we should start making medicine wide open over here. Hopefully. I don't understand what I need to build this. We need a power core, 10 components, and refined ceramite. This might tell me what I'm sitting on here. I'm short on refined ceramite. Why is that? Okay, it seems easy enough to do. I don't know. Do we have components? Everything takes 10 Imperial components. I don't like that there's this extra component. I mean, it makes a little sense, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It just adds an extra step of abstraction. So I did replant everything, or they're working on it. We're going to have taters, corn, and rice. Need to keep an eye on the wildlife. There's an emu, there's an iguana, there's a hare. We'll just keep hunting everything we can. Alright, we got the rogue trader, so this will get us our ceramite. It'll also get us another STC fragment. And now we can study STC fragments for ultimate Imperial tanks. Which seems fantastic. Rogue trader, gone. What do we want to get built? This. Everything's there to build it, so we should be able to make our own ceramite now, because we need 350 to make our tank. And we'll go from there. Okay, so we need 140 stone blocks every time we do it. I don't know what the output's going to be, like how many we're going to end up with. So let's see how much ceramite we have right now. We have 2. So we'll see what wasting all this stone material gets us. That is a long job. Look at that. Holy smokes. Okay. I'm not even sure she can complete it without having a mental break halfway through. That's really frustrating. I guess we're going to find out. Look at this, man. It's on 4x speed. She's been at it all day. There's a rogue trader, though. We should probably call that clown. That's the wrong guy. That's the one we want. Ah, darn it. Never have the thing I'm looking for. I guess I could sell some stuff here. We're making this refined Calma, and it's worth a mountain of money, but I think I'm going to hold out for my medicine first. But that's pretty legit. And, oh, we do have a statue. Alright, that's fine. Where's that statue? And where was I popping these? Just filling up the bedrooms. Oh, Tiffy took her own bedroom. Alright, you can go in there, Tiffy, even though you're happy as can be. Does she need, like, learning stuff? Should we be doing some education? Why don't we see if we can do that? Blackboards, education, that kind of thing. Alright, we'll do that here. It sounds like she's shooting because I'm hearing a noise I haven't heard in a while in terms of saving Sahib. Sahib would join. Can I see any info about? No. His friend has been wounded while traveling. Could totally do it, but there's no information on him. I'm not really convinced that's a great idea. So somebody should do some teaching here. Once in a while. Containment cell. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have the little kid right next to the bizarre anomalytic entity. I did give her a toy box in her room as well. Just for something. I think all these things help. We do have heat stroke on somebody. Tiffy. Okay, it's just wearing off because she's had it all day. Wish for aid. What do they want? 29 meds. Oh, we finished proximity. Nice. Alright, we can discover invisible entities. Looks like that takes bioferrite, which I don't really have, so it doesn't really matter. Seemed to do okay last time when they came into our home zone. We could blast them to bits. We haven't seen any action from those guys in quite a while. I should catch some of these other things. Again, it doesn't look like if I take, like, not Richie, Tatiana. Can't do squat to the trees. Chop wood, entity codex, create corpse, harvest. It says ready to harvest. there's my assault cannon. I don't really want to do a plasma gun. We need to do RimWorld and get onto our final tank. Let's do that. Well, screw it. Let's see what happens. Hopefully this doesn't void curiosity. What's that about? Alright, she wants to do some void provocation. We'll hold off on that a little bit. What in the world is that? Oh, well they did give me a bunch of bioferrite. Did we eat this? This seems weird. I don't know if we should be eating that. It seems like a bad idea. I want to say what could go wrong, but I'm gonna leave this one here. They are getting me bioferrite, which I could actually maybe build that anomaly thing I wanted to build a minute ago. Yeah, it only takes 15. That's one tree. It's just gonna get destroyed if I put it in here. Does it really tell you like where this needs to go? Let's double check. Not sure what to do with that yet. We'll have to figure it out. Alright. This is a problem. I think we're gonna... Not Tiffy. You stay inside. We should be able to blast them all to bits with no issue here. Alright, well it looks like free meat to me. Hold on, let's make sure there's no more on the map before I commit to this course of action. That one's still alive. I want you... There we go. And let's just undraft then. Tiffy should be actually in the robot zone inside the base. We don't want her coming outside. Alright, grab these dudes for food. Clear that home zone before I forget. We are on a roll here. Why isn't it working? Guess it... No, it didn't work. It just... The game hiccuped. Something weird. Oh, DeLeon. Ponce de Leon over here. You dudes, we should just... murderize and capture, actually. That's, greedy sucks. Workaholic and kind is good, but not a fighter. I'm deeply intrigued by this prospect. A snob? None of them have any shooting skill. So, I don't want the piggies, but that's a definite way to get people. A brawler. Wouldn't be bad to have a Space Marine brawler later on. Even take the doggo and keep him in the standard Imperial Guard. What if we did that? Would that be a bad thing? I think we'll just take 2 of them. Alright, how about we don't blow them to bits after we arrested a few of them? I mean, that could have went a different direction, really. Ugh. Okay, that was bad, but whatever. It's over. Do I want this clown? Night Owl, psychically dull. Is he gonna make it? Alright, go ahead. Capture him too. You lot as you were. Did we get him imprisoned already? I got one guy. Did I kill the guy I wanted? Might have. Totally might have. That's unfortunate. You know what? Let's delete this zone and just disallow everything over here. If we put him on the far side, we can, Alright, you're free, Leonid. You're free, Strange. Somebody does need to get this guy tended before he croaks. Well, that's one way we can expand. Oh, there's a knife in his room. Who did that? How did that happen? Not that he's going to be a threat with it, but it's the principle, right? Alright, there we go. Tuna guy. This guy looks, he's 50 years old. He's not too old. In the doggo. Okay, travelers harmed. They were seeking charity, have been harmed. Well, you know what? This is just where we're at. How you doing with this heat stroke? It's initial. Just practicing her shooting wide open, but not really getting any skill. Hopefully they're schooling her. Did this take... This took a shard. Okay, I built these things to improve containment. And once we get rid of that critter, we'll get a different one. What am I actively researching for Anomaly? Bioferrite. Let's go with void provocation. I feel a little bad about the beggars, I'm not gonna lie. You know, it's a tough world. And they're just over here with their hands out. The colossal structure. What do we get for that nonsense? We get mechs coming down. That's why. Why does that seem like a good idea? We're finally getting close to being done with this. I need to see what we achieve for this. I did it once. If we get like 1, I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, he's got him. Run away. 20. Holy smokes. That's a lot. That's a lot of stone. We're going to have to start bringing in more stone chunks is what it comes down to. Hey, we've got our first Space Marine helmet. That's fantastic. This is coming along nicely. We will be the bane of existence for anyone around here before too long. It's going to be great. I keep harvesting those every time I notice they're ready because it seems like the right play, but they may not be, regardless. Okay, so where do we go from there? Do I have an improved containment field I can build under Anomaly? I thought I did. Yeah, we could do a holding platform. There's a rogue trader. Can't complain about that. Richie, get out of bed. Call the rogue trader. Come on, man. Make yourself useful. These guys are worthless. I'm going to sell all the twisted meat. I don't think we want that stuff around, really. Hey, we finished researching tanks, so once we finish the current tank, we'll get on to the next tank. I don't really know where to go next, man. I've done the whole starship thing, even though I've decided to do something else. Healing factors, we need neural computation. I guess I'll do improved turrets, even though they are rather pricey. They don't even take power, though, so you can't complain too much. So I have enough jobs in to get all the ceramite we need to complete this tank. I'll probably have to expand this, and then from there, we will make another tank. I'm going to go with the Land Raider, and then we'll see how that turns out, because I think it's going to be pretty fantastic as a troop transport and war machine. We are actively researching these guys still. I don't know why we're getting more now, but yeah, so let's go check our Anomaly research. Yeah, we'll have provocation in no time. Skip abduction. Oh, that's a skill they can get. Anyway, please leave a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment to read them all. I do respond. We are building the ultimate Imperial army here, and I think it's going to be pretty legit. I should probably do a double check on my health and see if we need any of these bionics I've been making. But anyway, I love you guys. It's been fun. I'll see you next time.